Hi team, I hope you're all well. Today I am here to announce the first readathon of Final Book Support Group for 2025 and I'm very excited. Before we do get into all the details of that though, I would like to thank the sponsor of today's video, who are Ximph. Ximph are an online glasses company in which if you need glasses, I don't have a prescription in my glasses, but I need them for being on the computer and I need them for driving at night in the dark and things like that when I'm watching TV, etc, because I get migraines. If you wear glasses, you can get some glasses from Ximph. You can give them your prescription and they will send them to you with your prescription in, but you can pick your frames from them. So they have sent me a set of glasses. These are some blue light blocking glasses which I use for the computer and they are absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with these. They're a little bit of a clearer frame that have a bit of a glitter edge on them. They're quite thick, but I absolutely love these. They're so pretty and I am obsessed with them. So I'm really excited to have these, and blue light blocking, I think they're really pretty. I love them. They're different than my usual glasses, that's for sure, and I absolutely love them. I think they're really nice. The reflection on them though, because I'm sat right in front of the window, not so great. They also sent me this really cute tote bag as well, which I think is very cute. Always handy to have a tote bag. They have a super easy system online in which you can order your glasses. So I ordered these myself, in which you can pick whether or not you want the blue light blocking, whether or not you want like an anti-glare on them for this reason, for example, whether or not you want them to have, I think they have like a toughened glass section, I'm not sure, and then also put your prescription in and some other little things as well that you can choose. And obviously there are like so many frames that you can choose from as well for different styles to go with the shape of your face. So many options to choose from. A very easy website to use. I have used Ximph before to get glasses from them and I really enjoy them. They're quite robust, they last a while, and I just really like them. Very good design and I really enjoy. So if you wanted to check out the link in the description box down below, they have given me a code and or a link with 25% off for you, so please do check them out in the description box down below. And for complete transparency, if you do use that code or link, I will get a little bit of commission as well. So yeah, if you wanted to check Ximph out, they will also send you one of these as well. So, you know, you get 25% off, some glasses, and also a tote bag. Who wouldn't want that? I think that's a great deal. So if you did want to check them out, please check them out in the link in the description box down below. And yeah, thank you to Ximph for sponsoring this video. I truly appreciate it. I will just pop these on the top of my head. That glare was annoying me. Okay, so get into the nitty-gritty for the Final Book Support Group. I'm really excited for this year. I'm excited for the readathons. I will say though, I do want to preface this video by saying that I don't know if I can 100% commit to doing a readathon every other month, which is what I've done for the last couple of years. I am finding sometimes that by the end of the year I'm really struggling with burnout and I just haven't got it in me to keep hosting the readathons. So I like to take part in other people's readathons as well, do you know what I mean? And sometimes it can be a lot on occasion. I think last year there may have only been like maybe 1 or even 2 months where I didn't have a readathon that I was taking part in, whether it be one of my own or somebody else's. So I obviously do literature readathon a couple times a year, which is February and August. I did end up doing it in December this year as well, but there are other readathons that I do want to take part in. So for example, in February there's Polathon, which is Jade's readathon. I'm not sure if she's doing it for 2025 because she will be in Iceland, but there's other people's readathons I like to take part in, so sometimes it can be a lot if I'm not careful. So it may not be every other month like it has been. It may end up being, you know, every, I don't know, 3rd month or something. I don't know. I will let you know when they're gonna be, but you will get an announcement video like this, but I can't commit to doing every other month. I hope that's okay. But yeah, this year's bingo board has changed a little bit. I've ended up going for a bit of a bigger bingo board because I think that it's nice to have more options on the bingo board. There are still some non-reading prompts on there, so to encourage things like self-care or sharing your TBR or taking part in a sprint, things like that, to kind of fill those squares in as well. But there are more reading prompt options in this year's bingo board, so I'm very excited. There will be a different bingo board for each round, I assume, but the similar prompts may crop up. So January's readathon is going to be from the 20th through to the 26th, so it's going to be a week long. I'm not sure what sprint I will be hosting that week, but I will be hosting some sprints, so keep your eyes peeled for those. But yeah, it will be a week long, Monday the 20th through till Sunday the 26th for a whole week. And the prompts for round 17 are as follows. We do start off nice and easy with a poll pick. You pick a couple of books, you put them in a poll. You can do this on Discord, you can do it on your Instagram, you can do it wherever the hell you want, but a poll pick is to be done. Then we do have Continuation Station, which is a book that is in the middle of a series somewhere. So whether it be like, you know, it's a quartet and it's book 2 in the series, or, you know, it's a trilogy and it's book 2 in the series. It's in the middle of the series somewhere. It's a continuation station, not a final book. Then we've got graphic novel or manga. This is always a nice and easy one, and I always pop this one on here because I do find it easy myself as well, and I do like to make some progress in some of the graphic novel or manga series that I'm doing. If you're not a graphic novel / manga reader, but you have novellas in parts of series, you can pick one of those up instead. Just something shorter, shorty patati, nice and quick. Then we do have Treat Yourself, which is one of those non-reading prompts. Treat yourself to a book, treat yourself to a coffee, treat yourself to a cookie, treat yourself to a face mask, treat yourself to a bath, treat yourself to a walk. Whatever treating yourself looks like to you, treat yourself. Next we do have Share TBR and Socials, so again another non-reading prompt and one that comes up regularly with this. And then we do have a new release, so a new release that is part of a series, whether it be continuation station or a final book. I mean, if you want to start a new series, knock yourself out. It is January after all, new beginnings and all that. Then we do have a different genre, so pick a book that's a different genre from the last one you just read. So if you read a romance, maybe pick a fantasy or a thriller, or if you just read a romantasy, maybe pick a thriller. You could pick a romance, you could pick a fantasy. It's different to a romantasy in theory. So just a different genre to the book that you just previously read, whether that be for Final Book Support Group or it was for, you know, the previous week or the previous month, whatever it was for you. Then we've got Box. Now this one is a subscription box book. So if you have outstanding subscription box books that are like I do, so from Feraloo, Owlcrate, Illumicrate, Locked Library, any subscription box counts, and you have outstanding books, even if they're in series, even if they were purchased, a subscription box book is preferred, but even if you purchase them from provider of subscription boxes, so for example if you bought the, you know, the Bergman Brothers series from Illumicrate, you wanted to make some progress in that could count for this prompt for sure. If you don't get subscription boxes but you get special editions from like Waterstones or Barnes and Noble, those books count. Or if you have books on your shelves that were featured in subscription boxes, I will say that those books count as well. So it's the rule I have with my patrons when we do box readathons for the F1 readathon with Patreon. So yeah, that's what Box is, a subscription box book. Then we do have illustrated cover, so, you know, this is a standard prompt. I think everybody knows what this means, but a cover that's been illustrated. Then we have Take Part in a Sprint, so this is another prompt that is a non-reading prompt. Then we've got Final Book. So this obviously used to be in the middle, but we don't have a middle now because the board is bigger. So just kind of pushed it off to one side. But then we've got Final Book. So finish a final book in a series. This is obviously what the aim of the game kind of is, and especially for readathons. So final book. Then we've got a highly anticipated book. So whether that be a series that you started a few years ago and it's a highly anticipated final book in that series, or continuation station book in that series, or whether it's a new highly anticipated book, whatever that is for you, That's absolutely fine. Then we've got read something for fun, so you could pick anything up for this, honestly. It doesn't have to be in a series, it can be a standalone, or it can be part of a series and you just want to pick it up for fun, whatever that is. 2024 TBR. So this could be something that was on your 12 books from 12 friends, a 2024 priority list, a book that you bought that released in 2024 but you didn't quite get to, a book that was featured on a previous final book support group TBR in 2024. It doesn't have to be a 2024 release if you don't want it to be. Whatever that looks like for you, whether it be like January 2024 and you had a book on there that you didn't, your TBR that you didn't get to and you want to read that now, pick that up. So whatever 2024 TBR looks like for you, you can pick that book up, that's fine. Then we've got self-care activity, which again is another non-reading prompt. So whatever self-care looks like for you, whatever it is. If reading is self-care for you, then you can take that off when you're reading. If it's going out for a walk or having a bath or having cuddles with your kids or the dog or your partner or treating yourself to a takeaway, whatever self-care looks like for you, self-care activity. And then last but by no means least, we've got TBR Vet, which is obviously a book that's been on your TBR for a long time, a TBR veteran. So a book that's been on your shelves for a while, pick it up. Give it a read, why not? So yeah, that is your bingo board. It is significantly larger, but I think it just gives you a little bit more options. Again, as always, nobody's policing this. If you want to double, triple, quadruple up with this bingo board, absolutely feel free. If you find a book that completes all of these prompts, it's a friggin' miracle, because continuation station and final book are on here, so I don't think you're going to manage it. But you know, if you manage to find 2 books that complete all of the prompts on here, kudos to you. I hope you're having the best time. You can do whatever you want with this bingo board, whatever feels best for you. So yeah, it will be run from the 20th to the 26th. This is your bingo board, and I can't commit to doing this every other month. And that's all the really important information for you. There are still final book support group starter packs over on Daisy and Bee. We are shut at the moment, obviously, for Christmas, but we will be back open again in January. We may try and do some new merch. I know people have been asking if we're going to do any new merch this year. We may do. In 2025 we may do, but we're not making any promises. We'll have to see what happens with that, but if we do, we will let you know as soon as possible. The links to the graphics and the Discord and the Twitter and the Instagram will all be in the description box down below, along with the dates of the readathon. So feel free to check all of that in the description box down below, along with Zinf in the description box down below as well. So if you wanted to get yourself some funky nude glasses, I would recommend. And thanks again to them for sponsoring this video. I truly appreciate it. I hope you will join us for Final Book Support Group, and I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye for now.